Hey Ensign Squad, how you doing? Today we're going to take a look at what happens if you choose Morinth over Samara during Samara's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2. I'll be going through some context and the consequences of choosing Morinth up to and during Mass Effect 3. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I have way too many Mass Effect videos at this point, some of them being guides and lore videos. Oh, and leave a like too, it helps the channel. This video will have massive spoilers in it, just so you know. In Mass Effect 2, you'll recruit Samara, an Asari Justicar, and after recruiting her, she'll soon enough tell you that she needs help in hunting down one of her daughters. Her daughter, Morinth, is an Ardat-Yakshi. I will let Samara inform you on what an Ardat-Yakshi is.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat-Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
You're dangerous too.
As are you. But she is different. Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
So Morinth is supposedly very deadly and she needs to be stopped because she keeps murdering people. You can agree to help her, and soon enough you'll find yourself on Omega, where you can find out from a grieving mother that Morinth frequents a club.
In the last few weeks though, she started talking about an asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Shepard and Samara agree to have Shepard act as bait by making Morinth think that Shepard is ripe for some soul-sucking.
I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
Upon causing some ruckus in the club, Shepard catches Morinth's attention and they sit down for a chat.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There are certain pieces that grab me.
What really moves you?
Art that touches on primal forces.
You understand. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
After accomplishing the mission by choosing the correct dialogue options, Morinth will invite Shepard to her home. Upon reaching Morinth's apartment, things will be heating up as Morinth seems to want some action with Shepard.
But here, it's muted and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
When Morinth demands that Shepard give in to her, Samara busts into the room and a battle ensues.
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morinth!
Mother.
Do not call me that!
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
And
Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me...
Anyway, if you manage to pass the dialogue check before, you'll be able to pick Morinth instead of Samara. This happens if you do.
Morinth will be more useful to me.
You will regret your choice.
Goodbye, Mother. Thank you, Shepard. My mother was as powerful as she was hateful. You helped me. Now I'll help you. Let me take my mother's place on your team.
So Morinth kills Samara, and Morinth will automatically become loyal after the mission, whereupon she takes up the guise of her mother in order to stay incognito.
But I'll keep her alive for you so you don't have any complications with... I'm a dead ringer for my belated mother. Few people can tell us apart.
And I've practiced long and hard to mimic her in every way.
If I closed my eyes, I'd swear you were Samara.
It took years to perfect, but when I was younger, posing as my mother brought its advantages. How do you think I originally escaped from THESSIA?
Let me just slip into this horrible uniform and none will be the wiser.
This also means that she'll have the same voice lines as Samara and the same general behavior as her, except when you're talking to her on the Normandy, where she uses her own voice when speaking to Shepard.
No one has a clue about Mother. It remains our little secret.
You've been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
We'll look out for you. But you have to look out for us, too.
Of course. It's strange and new for me, but I'll do my best. I won't make trouble among your crew if that's what you're asking.
Now, if you want to get laid with Morinth, you can try pushing your luck, but this is what she says if you do.
How do you handle such a solitary life?
I get lonely at times. I never really feel the love of another, at least not for long. I don't suppose there's anything I can do about that. But I want you to know something. My lovers spent their last moments experiencing pleasure you can't imagine. Like Neff. She died because her nervous system overloaded, with an ecstasy so great she couldn't handle it.
Why tell me this?
It's just something to think about. You're unique. You've lived through the impossible. If anyone could survive, now's not the time.
So Morinth proposes that she and Shepard do the dirty after the suicide mission. And lo and behold, after successfully surviving the suicide mission, you can get it on with Morinth as she proposed. Sounds great, right? Well, there's a slight problem. Remember what Morinth said about Shepard being too strong-willed to die during her intense melding? Well, this happens.
Tell me this.
I want to give you that, Shepard. I want you to feel every nerve in your body pulsing with pleasure.
My mission is too important to risk that, Morinth.
But you're different. I sensed it when we first met. You have the Prothean cipher in your head. You died and came back. There's no one like you. You and I can share something so intense, so deep, it will change your life.
Morinth, I can't deny how much I want you.
Do you really mean it? You'll be with me?
I will.
Come here, Shepard. Embrace eternity.
So, Shepard gets mind-blown so hard that he or she actually dies. That's unfortunate. And hilarious. It's a bummer that you have to die and have to load up your last checkpoint, but hey, at least you got laid, eh? So what happens in Mass Effect 3 if Morinth actually survived the suicide mission? Well, after Shepard got grounded, Morinth and every other squad member left the Normandy to do their own thing. After the Reaper invasion on Earth, you can visit the Citadel in order to talk to the Council. After doing this, Morinth will have sent an email to Shepard, explaining why she left. This is what it says, from Morinth. Hello Shepard, glad to hear you're alive after that attack on Earth. Not that I'm surprised. I'd apologize for slipping off the Normandy without saying goodbye, but we both know that the Alliance wouldn't take kindly to my presence there. I probably needed to stretch my legs in a new city anyway. Since you're back with the Alliance, it's probably best not to tell you which one. I'm still grateful you took a chance on me. Take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear that you were killed before we get the chance to meet up again. Morinth. After this, you can go to Liara's Shadow Broker terminal where you can find several emails that Morinth has sent to her sisters. Letter 1. Rila and Falair. I know we haven't spoken since I left. I understand that after what Mother probably told you about me, you'll be suspicious. But you have the right to learn that Samara died fighting the Collectors in the Omega 4 relay. I was an Omega when I heard the news. Mother was a little closer to you too, and you deserve to know that she passed on while chasing the justice she loved so much. I'm sure her last thoughts must have been of you. Take care of yourselves. Your sister. Letter 2. Dear Rila and Falair, I wish I could show you some of the amazing places I've been. I've seen the galaxy's tallest skyscrapers on Ilium, floated around zero-gravity gardens on a Quarian ship, and even returned to Armali on THESSIA. Do you still remember it from when we were young? I ache when I think you two are closed off from everything. I respect your choice to stay in that cold monastery, but not that they cloister you like children. Your sister. Letter 3. Dear sisters, this must be my last letter, but I miss you. I need to let you know how much I wish we could talk again, even be together again. Your monastery isn't impossible to leave if you truly wanted to see the galaxy. I don't think that freedom would be so wrong. And it could be someday soon. Yours, Mirala. The last letter is pretty interesting. It seems that Morinth's real name might have been Mirala, or maybe it was a nickname that her sisters used for her. Anyway, the next time you meet Morinth is during the last stages of Mass Effect 3, where you assault Earth in order to take it back. During the assault on the Reaper ground cannon, Morinth will appear as a Banshee in order to stop Shepard from progressing.
Heads up, we got company.
Unfortunately, Morinth was captured and twisted by the Reapers, and it makes sense that she would have become a Banshee because of her incredible power. And that is, unfortunately, the story of Morinth. Before we end the video, I'd like to ask you guys for some help. I've started a few channels already where I haven't really uploaded any content on, but on one of them, called Mr. Hulton 2, I'd like to start uploading content about a different game or a franchise. So what I want to know is, what would you guys like to see on that channel? What game universe would you like to have me focusing on? Would it be like God of War, Final Fantasy, Star Wars, you name it. Anything that you can think of that would be interesting. If you agree with someone that has already commented about an idea, remember to upvote it in order to let me know. Link to that second channel is in the description. And thank you for watching as always. Have a great day, Sven Squad.